Welcome everybody to a new video. Today we are here with the second Hot Wheels track of 2025, and it is the big one, the Grand Prix circuit. Earlier this year we reviewed the sprint race set. Now we're reviewing the big one, so I'm gonna get to building this and then we can get into all the details, the cars, how this track is, if it's worth buying or not. So I'm gonna get to building. We're already not off to a good start. I had to open both sides of the packaging just to get the track out. Well, the track is built and it looks good after the stickers, and it's the same problem as the first one. These easily should have been prints. Not a single decal on this set that you will see is a print. This sticker, and you can tell because I messed it up, these, no numbers by the way on the stickers, you just gotta hope for the best. Then you got this little thing here. But yeah, let's look at the die cast, and we got a couple other packs to open as well. Firstly, let's look at the Atlassian. Well, I guess they weren't Atlassian yet. This is 2024. But here is the Williams, and I think it looks decent. You got the Duracell there. The blue is questionable, I'd say. But overall, it's a good-looking car. And I love Formula 1, so yeah, fits on the track well. Remember, Hot Wheels is 1/64 scale. So if a 1/64 scale, if you have a 1/64 scale car, it'll work on this track. And we will be testing other cars on this track later. The Haas, I liked it a lot more, I think, in images I saw of it. But, it's not bad. It's decent. It looks like a Haas. Black, red, and white. So, yeah. And then we have the Oracle Red Bull Racing. The blue's a bit light for a Red Bull blue, but whatever. It's fine. Looks like a Red Bull. Definitely has the most sponsors out of any car, but it looks pretty good. And you put it there. I don't have any batteries in this set yet, but to launch the cars, you just got to push this, and they will go. But, let's open the other packs of cars as well. So to start, we do have the single Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team car. I know I'm terrible at opening cars, but I don't really care. And oh my god, this thing looks beautiful. I'm not even joking. This is easily the best one looking, especially in Hot Wheels. They don't have the best looking car in 2024 in real life, but in Hot Wheels, they definitely do. This fits it so well. Looks amazing. Colors are vibrant. Looks absolutely beautiful. And then we have the 5-pack of the 2024 Hot Wheels Formula 1 cars. If you did watch my first review, you would have already seen some of these cars. Mainly the McLaren Alpine and Visa Cash App RB, but if you didn't watch my first review, I'll leave a link in the chat, so if you want to watch that on the other racetrack that Hot Wheels made. But this is the McLaren, exact same as the one that comes with the sprint race set, and it looks pretty good. And then you have the Alpine. Obviously, 2024's Alpine wasn't the best looking, but overall, this one doesn't look bad and looks pretty good. In Hot Wheels, then you have the Visa Cash App RB. Simple, exactly the same as the other one that was in the sprint race set. So the McLaren, Alpine, and Racing Bulls came with the sprint race set. And the main reason I actually got this pack was for the Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber car, because it doesn't come in anything else. So I got it in this pack, and it looks pretty good, actually. And how it was for, love the metallic green wheel rims, so there's that. And then, obviously, we already saw the Haas. So, yeah. But let me put some batteries in this, and then we will get racing. Alright, batteries are in. We got the cars here. Got the lap counter set. All that's left to do is go. remind you that's on. The boosters don't even work. Absolute fail. We've gone from making the customer putting on every single decal to now not even being able to make boosters work. This is unbelievable. I was excited for this set, and it's not even working. This is how far we have regressed into making toys for children. The boosters don't even work. This is unbelievable. And I checked twice that I put them in the right way. I did. You can hear it. It tries to start it up. Listen. You could hear that. It tries to start up, and you can see here the little, those kind of little revs there to keep it spinning. It just can't. So, it's on. It keeps slightly moving, but yeah, absolute fail. So I'm going to try to see if I can fix this, but so far, absolute fail. Well, I had to buy a brand new set. I had to return the other one. And I have already tested the batteries. They do work, so we will be able to make a review this time. But I did get a new set, and you can tell I did because one side is still closed and one side's open. So, yeah, but you know what? I think the best way to show how it works is just to let you guys watch and see what happens, and then we will talk about it. So the Red Bull won from third. Mercedes, I believe, was second. McLaren third. Now, if you were wondering if NASCAR diecast and Hot Wheels diecast works, this is the section for you to watch. We're going to test to see if these diecast work. We'll start with NASCAR's because that's one I think might not work. So here we go. Turn the booster on. And we're going to start with these, and we're going to see if they work or not. I'm worried about this one because of the mold of the car, but we're going to see. So here we go. Whoops. Redo that. No, they don't. So, the NASCAR Authentics, they don't work with this set. So, NASCARs will not work on this set. Now let's try some Hot Wheels. So, these are just some normal Hot Wheels, just like the NASCARs, just the normal ones you find in the store. So, yeah. Well, this car doesn't because it's too big for that. But let's see about these other two. So I guess some Hot Wheels cars will work, but it depends how big they are. But overall, I think it's meant for Formula 1 cars, so I'd say stick with the F1 cars. So those are just kind of some quick examples. I will just show you some footage without me talking, just some cinematic shots later. But let's talk about the pros and cons quickly of this set. We're going to start off with the pros, okay? And the pro is it looks nice after the stickers. I'm sure you could have some good racing. And the set overall looks decent. I love this. I think that looks cool. Timing tower looks cool. So yeah, but as you can see, the decals aren't amazing. And they will be in a con later. Second option, we'll go with some passing. You have two overtake zones. You can overtake here after you get a run from this overtake zone. So you could pass there, or you could pass over there, and it can create some fun, exciting racing. The fastest car may not always win. I think you could have some fun, and you never know what could happen. It definitely shows how Formula 1 can be unexpected. And I guess we'll go with the final pro, and it's that the cars that are included with it, you get 3 cars. So you get 3 cars, and they're die-cast. They're not no plastics. You get actual good cars, 3 die-casts in Haas, Red Bull, and Williams with this set, to have some racing right out of the box. So I think that's nice as well, as long as your booster works. When we go to cons, well, we're going to start with stickers. You have to apply every decal yourself. That is a sticker. That's a sticker. That is a sticker. All these stickers. Sticker. These grid boxes, stickers. Flip that up. Sticker. Stickers galore on this set. And that's what really makes it look good. So if you don't like putting stickers on, well, you're not going to enjoy putting stickers on this one, that's for sure. Next con is, well, the booster might not always work. And I have two evidence of this not working. So obviously mine didn't work the first time. And I got a comment on my other review. Unfortunately, I think the guy who commented this might have deleted it because I couldn't find it. I wanted to pop it up. If I do find it, I'll pop it up on the video right here for you guys. But another guy in my comment section said his didn't work either. So that is 2 cases of this set and its boosters not working. So it might be a 50-50 chance whether yours works or not. So keep that in mind. Yours might not work. I'd say maybe one other small con, if you really care, is I don't think you'll always get the correct winner. Sometimes, with the way the lap counter works, you might get the wrong winner in the winner circle. But other than that, it's pretty good. So those are my pros and cons for the set. I think if your kid is pretty interested in Formula 1, I think he'd like this. Or he or she would like this. So I'd say I'd give it a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I think you can have definitely some fun. And now I'll just give you some cinematic shots so you guys can kind of just watch. And yeah. So now I'm going to do some slow motion, and I think some of you will like that. So here we go, we're going to get some slow motion going, and this will wrap up the video. So enjoy the slow motion, and thank you guys for watching.